that data center that they're preparing to build in your hometown, that's about to drink your local creek dry. There's something happening all across Appalachia, and most people don't even realize it's happening. They are moving massive data centers into rural areas, and they don't just take up a lot of land and electricity. They need water, a lot of water. Many large data centers use water to cool their servers. So inside of those buildings are thousands and thousands of machines that run nonstop. All of that equipment generates a ton of heat, and cooling systems rely on water drawn from local water supplies. Depending on the size of the facility, a single data center can use millions of gallons of water a day. That water usually comes from the same place that local communities around it depend on: rivers, reservoirs, groundwater. In rural areas, those systems were never designed to support industrial scale water use. When these major data centers arrive in rural areas, they completely change the demand on local water supplies that were never meant for that scale. Communities across the United States are seeing this, and they're debating it right now. Some towns have raised concerns about the strain on water infrastructure. In Appalachia, creeks, wells, farms, livestock ecosystems, people have existed here for generations, and the systems work for the way that it was built. People are taking notice finally because it's happening more frequently, and people need to start asking the serious questions. Who controls the water? How much water are these companies allowed to take? And what happens if local water systems start competing with massive cooling facilities that run 24 hours a day? Data centers power the internet that we all know and use. But for rural communities, the real question is whether the cost of that infrastructure is fairly shared. Because if those servers keep running, the water has to come from somewhere. What are we going to do if they take all of the water and run the creeks dry and there's nothing left for anybody to use?